Hi, this is Molly. I wanted to share a quick video on how I use a code for all of my Word documents so that I can find them easily. I have them, number one, on a master folder on my desktop called Word Docs. Now, this is a sample one. This is not mine. Mine is full, but I just wanted to show you how to do it. So I have it on a master folder. All of my Word documents are in this folder. And when I do a Word document, I send it to this folder. But what I decided to do, originally I just put them all in one big folder and I went through them one at a time, because most of the time you have to go through them one at a time to figure out what you have. The titles that we give them do not necessarily say what they are attached to, what they are about. So what I decided to do was put a 3-letter code in front of them. And these are some samples of what you would have. On our business one, I would put BUS, capital underline. Now you have anything that has to do with business will have BUS or whatever letters you want to use, so that every business document has that code in front of it. You can always find through, even if you have 100 business folders, business files, excuse me, at least you know it's a business file and you can look at the titles and you only have to go through those few instead of every document that you have. A church, I do business, I do the web for our church, so I would put, I'm just going to use the initials for my church, but whatever you would use. If it was Christianity, you could put CHR, whatever code works for your way you think. That's the code you need. Emails, I would put EML. I don't always save them as a doc, but sometimes I just copy and paste from email. Some of them don't want to save. Now, if it is a business email, it would go in the business. It would not go in emails, but just generic emails. You could even put it as an email until you decide what it is, just to save it. A family document, because we have a lot of things to do with our family, I would put FAM. A health document, you can either put health, or I'm going to put MED for medical, because most of my personal health documents are either insurance, doctor visits, something to do with how to get better or whatever, some subject that I'm looking at to do with health. So if I put it under medical, it covers everything. If you are taking classes, if you're in school, you'll have educational documents. Even sometimes I put how-tos in there. If something I want to learn how to do so and so and so and so, then you can put all in education. Financial documents. Now, I know business could cover financial documents, but not necessarily, because business could be about anything. Business could include your will, could include something you're wanting to get into a business or whatever. It could be anything. It doesn't necessarily have to do with money. I do have a lot of genealogy files, GEN. Household. And on this one, I'm going to use the whole word house, because HS doesn't mean anything to me. So I'm going to do it that way. So you have to do it the way you think. Social media, I'm just going to put SM. So now I have this whole file. All of these, all of my documents, these are all samples. They're not real documents. You can see they're only 13. They're small. They're test documents. But they're all with a 3 code, 4 code, however many code letters you want to put in there, code. And every business document goes under BUS. Anything to do with the church that I'm handling goes under CL. That's the initials of my church. Any email that I'm not sure where it goes yet can go under email. It doesn't matter, or if you just say generic ones. FAM for family, MED for medical. You choose whatever codes you decide for your subjects of all of your Word docs. I have about 20 different codes because I have a pile of stuff that I'm following. I have recipes. I have REC for recipes. whatever documents you are saving, come up with a code, you can remember what it means, then make a key, make a new Word document, take the first 3 letters and put BUS equals business, CL or whatever EML emails, FAM equals family, whatever code you come up with, make a key, save it as number 1 dash key and in this same folder, and it will go to the top. Numbers go before letters. And then you'll be able to know your key if you ever forget what stands for what. Sometimes I have to look at mine because I have, like I said, about 20 different subjects I'm saving. But then if I want a medical document, all I have to look under is MED. If I'm looking at something I've been studying, educational, what was that course I was taking? All of that would be under those codes. And I'm doing the same thing with Excel files and other files of that nature. And I'm using a similar key because it's the same thing. Excel files come with numbers and digits and you get so confused. So I'm going to do the same thing with the Excel files. If it's a business document or a financial Excel, or I'm making a genealogy chart, those codes, I can put them all in one Excel file folder. So you can use this for anything that you have like this. This would work with Google Docs. Same principle. Use a 3-letter code in the front of everything you save. It'll make it so much easier to find the documents you want because you just go through that subject then. Now, there's other people probably have better ways, different ways, but this is my way. I thought it might help some people. Be blessed today.